Universities are usually founded with nothing but tradition, and nothing speaks tradition like true foundation, like the very first and original building on university campuses, like Morrill Hall at the University of Nevada, Reno, the original and first building on campus, built and opened in 1886.
It's very special having the original University of Nevada right here in this building. It's the front piece of the University of Nevada, the front page, the facade of the University of Nevada. It was first constructed in 1885. Morrill Curtis, he was a local architect. He was the architect for the Mizpah Hotel in Tonopah, as well as the early city Reno Hall, and as well as the White Pine County Courthouse. The architectural style is French Second Empire. Some people that visit Virginia City will recognize the Fourth Ward School being almost the exact same style of architecture. The restoration or rebuilding of the front steps of Morrill Hall occurred in 1897, and the class of 1897 had fundraisers and helped fund the building of those stairs that we still have in 2014.
I've been around or in and out for, what is that, 60-some years. One of my first classes, philosophy class, was in this room, probably 49 or 50, and this room was maybe cut in half. It was not this large. So I would say in this corner there was a class in philosophy, which I thoroughly enjoyed. In addition, when I was a student here, the campus post office was in the basement. So you went down a flight of stairs to get your mail from the mailbox. So those are early random memories.
Morrill Hall is the original building and was here first. Morrill Hall faces south and faces the city of Reno. It addresses and welcomes the city of Reno.
Absolutely beautiful. It's amazing when you think about it, some of the historic buildings that we have in our area. When I was on the East Coast, there were a lot of historic buildings. You're like, it's amazing. They've been here for years, and everybody says, oh, it's the East Coast. West Coast doesn't have that. And then you come out here to the West Coast and say, well, maybe they're not as old as they are in the East Coast, but they are amazing in our area. They're far and few between and really need to be, cherished and taken a look at. It's a gorgeous one.
You know what? The University of Nevada campus is it's a hidden gem kind of, especially with all the improvements they've made. But you look at some of the classic things, classic features of that campus, like just walking through the quad and seeing some of those classic buildings. It is a beautiful place.
Yeah, and a big applaud to the university too, who has taken the necessary steps to kind of preserve these old buildings. They have the option to tear them down and build new ones, but they say no, we want to preserve our history. We want to keep these old buildings on campus and make them safe and able for students to enjoy.
I love that they are doing so much build-up around that. Every time I drive by, I feel like I'm driving and I'm looking, what's that new building going up? But that they're preserving still a lot of them is super nice. And when you're there this weekend for the game, if you get a chance, go onto the campus and take a look and walk around. It's really beautiful. You can get lost in there in just the trees and the buildings. It's gorgeous.
And so many alumni, one of the neat things about the University of Nevada, Reno, is you've got a lot of alumni, once they graduate, they stay here. I mean, how many friends do you have? You ask them where they went to school, they'll say UNR.
Yeah.
So it's cool that there's still that strong alumni presence here in Northern Nevada. Now can we talk about the game a little bit?
Yes.
We've got about 30 seconds here. Of course, Boise State always picked the favorite, it seems, to win the Mountain West. Now there's a little bit of an edge. They lost last week to Air Force. They're actually a slight favorite against Nevada, so who knows? It could be an awesome game. Sold out, too.
Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back.